We'll test that out. There we go. All right. Folks, this process of building channels, spreads out your impact and your influence across the nation. And it allows us, as the insurance company, to come along and facilitate the purchase of our products throughout this impact that you have had. And your income is born without a single sale being made by you. No more selling pots and pans, guys. No more selling things that don't exist. Here, you just connect, and we come along and do the work. Now, what's very important to note, folks, is that this is the real deal here. As I said, we're a licensed and regulated insurance company. We can only produce real things. We are under constant scrutiny. This is not like something you have seen before, that your friends showed you on a WhatsApp group or something like that. This is the real thing here. We won't, this is not a scheme or a scam, and this is not something that's going to make you rich quickly. That's something that's hard for people to hear. Because we're in survival mode here in South Africa, because we're in survival mode, we want to be rich quickly. And of course, all the guys around us know that. That's why they put up the web pages that say, you know what, in the next 3 months, I can get you to 100,000 Rand a month. Any of you get to 100,000 Rand in 3 months? No? You just have to put in, what, 35,000 Rand, or give me 5,000 Rand, and you'll be rich in 90 days. And nobody's rich. And what do? They stick up the pictures. The guy standing next to the black Range Rovers, or a guy in the Ferrari shop, or the lady in the shop with a 30,000 Rand handbag. What you can't see is the tag still hanging on it. She's not bought it. She's just taking a photo, you know, quickly while the salesperson's not looking. They're taking a quick photo. And then they put it up on the website, and they fool you because you want to be rich quickly. There's no such thing. No one gets rich quickly. Go and do some historical research on the big companies. See how many decades it took before you even knew they existed. Guys, it takes time. That's the price you pay at DuePoint, is time. It's what we need from you, is time. Not your money, your time. That's what we're going to, and for those of you who paid the price of time, we are going to be able to start creating wealth. And we do it by starting stage 1, the facilitation of the purchase of our products. That's where the wealth exists. The first product of the 4 that we have is our Access Wealth Plan. It costs 324 Rand a month, and for 324 Rand, you get 2 independent products. Your first one is your very own tax-free investment account, and your second one is 120,000 Rands worth of personal accident cover. The second product is our Wealth Guard. It's 249 Rand a month. And for that, you get R1 million worth of personal accident cover. No waiting periods, no maximum age limits, and no medical examinations or declarations. Our third product is our Family Wealth Funeral Plan. It comes with 2 products as well. Starts at 299 Rand a month. And for that, you can pick in your first product, funeral cover, 20 or 30,000 Rands worth of cover, 5 to 10 additional family members in your channel. Second product, 10,000 Rands worth of outstanding debt cover. Means that when the principal member passes away, we cover 10,000 Rands worth of their debt, so that you, those that are left behind, do not have to pay that debt off. And then our fourth product is our Wealth Points Buyers Club. It's 299 Rand a month. That is your subscription or membership fee with us. As a member of our Buyers Club, you get access to all of our suppliers. Our suppliers give us prices, discounts, vouchers, account managers, VIP services, etc., all made available to you to reduce your monthly expenditure. How do you do that? Well, go watch our training videos. We actually show you how to save money using this product. There must be at least 4 training videos. Go and watch them. Now, I say that, but all of you, I can see you just let that go right through you. I'm not watching videos that cost data. Guys, welcome to the 21st century. It's 2019 in about a minute. Do you remember back in 2000 when we said, oh, you know, the internet's so expensive? It's 20 years later, guys. We got to get on top of this. Everything at DuePoint is video format for you, so that you don't have to do any reading or thinking. We've done it all for you. You watch the videos, you learn, and you're able to know everything about all of our products. On our website are all the review videos, all of our training videos out there to make you wealthy, to reduce your costs, and to teach you how to be successful entrepreneurs in South Africa while we're in recession. That's what we do. You will today, if you want to succeed, start watching videos using our technology. It changes everything for you. Okay. Guys, how do we generally get you guys to connect with us at DuePoint and as insurance companies or banks? Well, generally, we advertise to you, don't we? You'll see our adverts on TVs and billboards, radio stations, on the internet, Facebook adverts, everywhere. It costs us hundreds of millions a year, each company, okay? Each company, hundreds of millions of rands to get you to connect with us. Now, folks, how do we pay for that? Well, we get you to pay for it. We put it into the price of your payments, your car insurance, your funeral cover, your banking fees. You are paying for advertising. Every time you make that payment every month, no, 30 to 50% of it is going to marketing next month. Now here at DuePoint, we don't do any advertising at all. You'll never see an advert for us, ever. Why? Because we use you. We want to take all that money that we would have spent on SABC, DSTV, TV, Prime Media, and we redistribute that flow that was going to be spent anyway onto you and your channel every single month, creating that wealth for you. It allows us to do it in two ways. The first way is through our returns program. Our returns program pays you R27.50 every month for every product, multiplied by a factor of where in your channel that payment is made. All right, now that sounds super complicated, but it's not. What we ask you to do is connect people to us. You connect the people to us, they become wealth engineers, they pay for their products, and you are going to get R27.50 multiplied by 200%, 55 Rand. 55 Rand. Now, ironically enough, most of the legitimate direct selling companies are going to pay you between 1 Rand and 12 Rand a month. But people tell me here at DuePoint that 55 Rand is too little. I've heard guys, some of my hard-working wealth engineers say, we're watching live, and the guys all start laughing. They say, oh, what am I going to do with 55 Rand? No, I don't give you 55 Rand once. It's every month, for every product payment, forever. Has somebody done that? It's 55 Rand times by the infinity sign. Okay? That is a lot more than anyone will pay you, including the illegitimate networks, which I love the most. No, come in here, you know, and you get 450 Rand for selling a pot. Once. Once. You have to go back and beg your friend to buy the exact same pot again next month if you want the 450 Rand. We give you 55 Rand every month that product's paid. Every single month. None of our products have expiry dates. They don't go off. They don't get rotten. You don't have to return them. You don't even have to do client service on them. We do client service on all of our products. And every month, after you've connected that person once to us, just once, you have got an annuity income of 55 Rand. There is not a better paying direct selling company in South Africa that I know of today. And it also puts you in an interesting position of control. Firstly. Secondly, if these individuals take more than one product, well, then you get a multiple of the 55. They take 2 products, you get 110 Rand. 3 products, 165 Rand. 4 products, 220 Rand. Not once, every month. As long as those products are paid, you're getting 220 Rand. Then you put some more time in, you get a couple more folk in. Those folk, introduced by these ones, pay their product, you get 27 Rand times by 200%, 55 Rand again. Guys, look at this example. Add up the dots. I know it's just an example, but there's only a handful of people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people you were responsible for. And you are now earning just under 1,000 Rand a month. That's 12,000 Rand a year. 12,000 Rand a year off of a little bit of effort. A little bit of effort. Yes, it smells like work, because it is work. You are going to have to go and talk to people. And most people are going to tell you all the things you're thinking this morning. What are they going to tell you? Ah, it's just another one of those things. I don't have time. I'm not a salesperson. Sounds like a pyramid scheme. My dad warned me against these things. Yeah? Okay. All right, interesting. We've been around years and years and years, so obviously we've managed to stay under the radar. Folks, it's work. But what does the work look like when you put a little work in? 12,000 Rand a year. Put some more work in. Put some more time in. And you continue to earn, but now on a diminishing basis down to the 8th point. From the 8th point on, however, you have unlimited earning potential. Because from the 8th point on, you will always get 4% at 27.50 for every product payment in your channel, no matter how many points you have, as long as you qualify to earn. How do you qualify to earn? You go and watch a video again. There's a 3-minute video on our YouTube clip that will explain to you how to qualify to earn. And once you've watched that, you now know how this has become a generational business. When you hand it over to your children one day, they can carry on building it. There's no limit to the size, and they can earn on all the product payments as long as they qualify to earn. So let's look at that payment of time. What's that price that I'm asking you to pay? You're going to pay time here. That's the number one payment factor here. We did a whole lot of mathematics. We pulled 2 decades of information out, and we calculated what we think are reasonable milestones you can expect to earn here at DuePoint if you play the price of time with us. We started with a growth rate formula. We said you've got to grow. You have to. And so we'll be very conservative. We'll call it the 3+2 growth rate formula. We know you're busy. We know you've got excuses. We know you're skeptical, so we have to build your belief first. We're going to start with saying, in your first month with us, just put 3 people in. Just 3. You have an entire month to find 3 people. Just about every presentation I've ever been to tells me I have to put a person in a day. we're saying 3 people in a month. Then every month thereafter, plus 2, 3 plus 2. Every month thereafter, put 2 people in. Just 2. That's it. That's all you're responsible for, 2. And your responsibility extends no further than that. You do not need to concern yourself about whether they pay or don't pay. You do not need to concern yourself whether they do 3 plus 2. You do not need to concern themselves if they watch the videos or not. You have one responsibility here, just connect 2 people a month. That's it. And then pay the price of time. You have to do it every single month. Every single month. Plus 2, plus, including December. December's coming up now. You can't go, no, December I don't do anything. No, you've got to add 2. If you want to follow these milestones, you've got to add 2. Now, you can put 10 people in, you can put 1 person in, you can put 1,000 people in. We don't care. But these sets of milestones are built off of you putting just 2 people in a month. That's it. If you can do it for 6 months, you're going to be on about 2,500 Rand a month, we reckon. That's 30,000 Rand a year. You've been putting in 2 people a month for 6 months. Hey, that's 12 people. 12 people, and we reckon you'll be on about 2,500 Rand a month, 30,000 Rand a year. If you can do a year with us, we reckon you'll be on about 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. 9,000 to 10,000 Rand after 1 year of putting 2 people in every month. Sounds like work, yes, because it is work, but it's not going to kill you work. This is extra. None of you quitting your jobs to do this. You're going to add this to your lifestyle, and you're going to add 2 people a month. And 1 year from now, that's this time next year, extra income after your salary every month, 9,000 to 10,000 Rand a month. Does that not change everything already? Facebook tells you would have been on 100,000 Rand after 3 months. The only thing is, you know you're not going to be on 100,000 Rand after 3 months. But what we can tell you is that after a year, you'll be on 10,000 Rand. 120,000 Rand a year extra income. What can you do with the extra 10,000 Rand a month? School fees paid, debt repayments, bonds paid off. What can you do on an extra 10,000 Rand a month? That's what we say you can be on with a little bit of effort consistently over a year. You do 2 years with us, it's going to be 27,000 Rand a month. You do 3 years with us, it'll rise to about 40,000 Rand a month. If you can do 4 years with us, that'll become 60,000 to 65,000 Rand a month. And if you can do half a decade with us, we reckon you can reasonably expect to be on about 80,000 to 100,000 Rand a month. 80,000 to 100,000, that's R1 million a year. You're now in the top 0.5% of earners in the country. It did not take you 5 months. It did not take you 5 weeks. It took you 5 years. But how long is 5 years, actually? Is it a long time these days? It's not really. I mean, when you're in it, it feels like it. But how quickly are the months passing right now? It's October in 2 weeks. I'm still in February. But I also like asking this question. If you think 5 years, and I've had more than one person come over the years to say to me, Brendan, the problem with DuePoint is you earn too slowly. I've got an interesting, are you earning anywhere else? No, but the problem with DuePoint is you earn too slowly. And I said, all right, how long have you been in your career for? How long? 5 years, 10 years, 15 years? Are you on even 27,000 Rand a month? Statistically, the answer is no, because only 30% of South Africans earn more than 27,000 Rand. But you guys, like I said, are going to go back there on Monday morning. Yes, sir. No, sir. 3 bags full, sir. But 10 years, 15, 20 years down, you're not even on 27,000 Rand. So why would 5 years of labor be too much to ask? If your boss said to you tomorrow, spend 5 more years with me, I'll have you on 100,000 Rand a month. Wouldn't you be like, I'm in? But when I stand up here and say, give me 5 years and I'll put you on 100,000 Rand, you go, oh, no, come on. 5 years. Facebook told me 90 days. Folks, we build something that's very unique here at DuePoint. It's called permanent wealth. Not the here today, gone tomorrow. The thing that blew in from the Yangtze River, you know is leaving next year with your money. You'll never see it again. Here we've been here for 66 years. You know we'll be here next year, and the year after, and the year after. It's permanent wealth that you create with us. Are people creating wealth here at DuePoint already? For sure. We put a number of different people on stage, 3 to 4 a month. Of the thousands, tens of thousands that are here at DuePoint, we put 3 on stage a month. And we show you everything. Those doing uselessly to those doing brilliantly, and everything in between. We show you everything at DuePoint. You decide where you are on the scale. This month we had 3 people up. We had, firstly, Renee and Henny van der Merwe. They were here yesterday, on fire for DuePoint, working hard, building over time. Building over time. I was talking to Renee. She had an interesting story. She said for 19 years she was an estate agent. 19 years. She said every day for 19 years she would call 20 people. 20 people a day? Now that's it. And she says, you know what I've got after 19 years? Nothing. Because you don't get an annuity income from being an estate agent, do you? It's not that there's something wrong with being an estate agent. It's just that that's the type of business that does not create annuity. It just doesn't. You make a sale, the sale's gone. It doesn't pay you monthly thereafter. It's gone. It's gone. There are only two forms of business in the world, annuity income and those that create cash on a transactional basis. There are no other forms. You can put them both in that category. Investments, rental, property, annuity income. Great. Any form of career, one sort of transactional cash. And she spent 19 years. Now she says she calls 30 people a day for DuePoint. Because if she could have done 19 years not earning anything, not creating an annuity rather, she can spend the next 20 years building an annuity by calling 30 people a day. I told her, but Renee, I only need 2 a month. She said, no thanks, I'm going to do 8. 8 a week. So I'm going to do 8 a week. Now that's what I'm talking about. That's Renee. They've only been working on this. I joined about 6 months ago, but they've only really been working on it for the last month or two. They were trying to work out if this thing was real. You know, it's always that. A little bit of skepticism, circumstances, etc., etc. I'm busy right now. Last couple of months, they've built themselves an income of $1,600 a month. It's extra 1,600 months. And now they're building it by hundreds of rands a month. 8 people a week. Every month they're going to go up by $1,000. If you saw our Facebook video clip yesterday, and I know many of you watched it, it seems to be very popular. We had Shadrach. Shadrach said, goal every month, 1,500 rand extra. I'm giving myself a 1,500 rand raise a month. Is that not awesome? Is that not awesome? We then had been running this thing called our Road to Rank 9. Rank 9 in our system means we've got 1,000 paid products in your channel. That's a lot, especially if you're putting 2 people in a month. Okay, it's a lot to get to 1,000. But we got lots of people that go rank 9, and we go away every year with them. And so we're going away on the 8th of December, so we started our sort of road to that trip. And we said, let's bring a couple people on stage that are rank 9 and above and ask them about how they got to rank 9. I mean, we want to get some money. What are you earning at rank 9? About 20 to 30,000 rand a month. Okay, excellent. So we asked Donnie. We said, Donnie, you went rank 9 in 16 months. He got to 1,000 paid products in a year and 4 months. A year and 4 months, and I've got 1,217 paid products. That's well over 20,000 rand a month, okay, that he's got there. All right, so we said to him, how did you get there? He said, well, I just got started. In my first month, I put 1 person in. 1 person. He didn't come to my presentation. He was meant to put 3, but he only put 1 in, okay. He just got started. That person is still with us today. Years later, that person is still in Donnie's channel today. After that, there was a believer because, see, then the in contact came through. All right, and he was actually able to show his friends, not like all these things. I'm earning 600,000 rand a week. Great, can I see the money, please? No, I left my bank account at home. You can't see it. Okay, no, I'll actually get the money. Then he was a believer. And then he said, all right, after that, he averaged 5 people a month. Not 50, not 5,000, 5 people a month he averaged for the next 15 months. Now add it up. 5 people times 16, it's a lot of people, 70, 80 people that he worked through. 70 to 80 people that he worked through. And what did he do? In those 80 people, he found 13 that caught the vision. 13. And those 13 people got him to 1,217 products. You see, lots of guys are going to let you down in this process, aren't they? They're going to have all these thoughts. Basically boiling down to, I'm too lazy to do the work. But you'll find 13 guys that are not too lazy. You'll find 13 guys that go, I'm going to do the work. And those 13 guys will create the wealth for you. So your task is never to worry about who does and who doesn't in your channel. It's about keeping connecting, keeping connecting. 70, 80 people, and in there buried were 13. And they made the money for Donnie. All right. Then we put another couple on stage, well beyond rank 9 now. But we asked them, how did they get to rank 9? They got there in 11 months. Less than a year to 20 to 30,000 rand a month. So remember I said to you, it'd take about 2 years to get to 27,000 rand. 11 months, 20 to 30,000 rand. Okay. How did they do it? Well, they put some action into it. First month with us, 14 people connected. Not 2, not 3, 14. And then every month thereafter, they averaged 8 people. So now they're really cooking. Now that sounds like a lot. 8 people a month. Damn, that's too much. I'm too busy. No, it's 2 people a week. Can you do 2 people a week? Remember Renee? She wants to do 8 people a week. Patrick can put me 2 people a week, nice and consistently, for 11 months. 2 people a week for 11 months. That's not even a year. And look what they found, Barry. You take 8 times by, with the 14 times by 11 months, you get to 100 people. I worked at 100 people in a year. And in the 100 people, they found 13 that caught the vision. 13 that did the work. Not all 100. You can see, because what I worry about you guys is you're going to put 20 in and one person's going to do something. And you're going to go, I quit. No. You put 100 people in, 13 do the work, and all of a sudden you've got 1,387 products in your channel. You're rank 9 and you're earning 25, 26, 27, 30,000 Rand a month with us. You see, folks, you're going to decide what you do with this tool, not us. You can go to our YouTube channel and see the spectrum of people earning. Some a couple hundred Rand, some thousands, some tens of thousands, some 60, 70, 80, 100,000 Rand a month. You will decide where in that spectrum you lie and what you're going to do with this tool. Excuses aside, there are no excuses at DuePoint. We've eradicated all of them. All of them we've eradicated. It's now simply you going, am I willing to pick up this tool and start connecting people to DuePoint? I don't have to sell. I don't have to teach. I don't have to present. I just got to connect them. Am I willing to do that? And how fast am I willing to do that? Slowly, medium, or fast? That will dictate your growth of wealth with us here at DuePoint. And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is DuePoint, top to bottom. Today is decision-making day, yes or no, on whether you want to start creating wealth, whether you want to start succeeding in an economy that is unfortunately failing us. Folks, if you're serious about this business, go to our website, DuePoint.net, watch the product videos, read all the information, do all the research, and then click the Join Apply button. Fill out the application form. It's about 2 minutes 30 long. That's how long it's going to take you to get through our new app, and you're a wealth engineer. No money at all having passed from your hands this morning. None. None. And you've got this tool, and this afternoon you are building wealth with us. This afternoon. Get the tools. You struggle with data. I said it 2 or 3 times. This is a fully online business. Get the USB stick. Right now, go out and buy it. Order it from client service if you're not in Joburg. Guys, if your phones are already dying this morning, get the backup battery. You can't do this business without your phones. Get the backup battery. Get the business cards if you struggle to connect people. We got pins, pens, notebooks, notepads, caps. Everything to start that conversation. Who's DuePoint? Do you need money? Yes. Click. Start the conversation, push play, and connect people to DuePoint. Guys, we're live on Facebook, live and kicking. We run competitions there, all sorts of video material. As I said, yesterday's video, a fantastic one. I loved it. Putting it together was awesome fun, and I think you guys are enjoying it already. Loads of stuff on our Facebook site. Join us, follow us, love us there. Then, folks, subscribe to our YouTube channel. It's the core of the content of this business, and it is free to subscribe. And then download our app. It's difficult to do this business without our app. Get it on your phones. It's free again. See how many times I said the word free in the last 3 sentences? Worst scheme in South Africa. We don't take any of your money. Okay? It's free, exactly. We take 3,000 Rand from you every month. Guys, get the app, put it on your phones, and you are plugged into your channels. All of our training is there, and again, I'm going to beg you to watch it. Bottom right-hand corner, you will find a button that says Tools. Click it, watch the videos from the top to bottom, and you will learn how to do this business and much more in our training. Your personal documentation is there too. We sometimes say, people, where's my documentation? It's right in your phone. Anywhere in the world, 24 hours a day, you can read your product documents, and you can watch your review videos on your products. They're all there in that app. All right. Guys, we train you to do this business too. Some of you, last excuse, I don't know how to do it. Great, we'll teach you. We have our XP Rewards training program. It is a huge program that we have built to get you to wealth creation. As you complete the steps in this program, we reward you with what's called XP points, experience points. They're not worth rands and cents, but they accumulate as you gain experience in our system. And as they accumulate, naturally your channel starts to grow. And where you meet the 2 criteria of experience and channel size, we rank you up. You have, probably for the first time in a long time, a sense of momentum. In South Africa today, people don't have momentum. I think 99% of us feel trapped. We feel absolutely trapped in our circumstances. We have no ability to change our economy, no ability to change our income, no ability to get the things we wanted. Our training program alone will start to give you a sense of momentum. As you move through it, you start ranking up, and when you rank up, we start to reward you. And when we reward you, those rewards get greater and greater the harder and further you work in our system. From rank 5 onwards, we start to give you tools to help you build this business. At rank 5, it's an imported lightning memory stick from the US. It comes filled with everything you need, the presentation, the downloads, the testimonies. You stick it in any electronic device, and you are there connecting people to DuePoint. At rank 7, we give you a 12,500 Rand set of imported, custom-made, gold-gilded business cards. Not gold-printed, gold-gilded business cards. When you hand those to people, they want to know who DuePoint is and what you do for them. It is a tool of connection, and we give it to you at rank 7. And then at rank 9, what was rank 9? 1,000 paid products in your channel. If you can maintain that channel size every year, 1,000 plus, then every year that you do, for the rest of your life, we take you away. On a 1-week trip, 5-star, all expenses paid with your family, no hidden T's and C's. You know the hidden T's and C's? Congratulations, you qualified, you just have to buy the air ticket. I've seen those. This is awesome. You're going overseas with us. You just have to buy the 100,000 rand air ticket. Yeah, I've seen those. Or congratulations, you've qualified, but you live in Cape Town. Ah, you're going to have to buy the air ticket to Joburg. Or pay the airport taxes. Or only you can go. No, all expenses paid. No matter where you are in the country. From start to finish every year for the rest of your life where you maintain your channel size. Are you going to get to rank 9 quickly? All of you are like, I'm going to be 3 months, book my ticket, Brendan, book it now, I'm coming. No, you're not. What rank are you guys on at the moment? What? Oh, we got a rank 1, great, you've got your first step on the ladder. You've got just the first leg up on the ladder. Guys, average to rank 9 if you're going to put 2 people in a month is 19 months. It's going to take you 2 years to get there. If you go faster, 16 months, Donnie, 16 months to rank 9. If you go faster than that, Patrick and Pumi, 11 months. What's the record to rank 9? 5 months. 5 months is the record. Where you go is up to you. You cannot go, Brendan, you're going on the 8th of December. We are going on the 8th of December for our next rank 9 trip. We went last year, we're going this year, we're going next year, we go every year. You go, I'll be there, Brendan. Well, then you've got like 90 days. Now, I'm happy for someone to break the 5-month record, but I can assure you that 99% of you are not going to make it. So you do not join DuePoint for this. This is not DuePoint. DuePoint is wealth creation. That's what we've spoken about all day long. By the time you rank 9, you're earning 20 to 30,000 rand a month. You can book your own Mauritius trip. It's 360,000 rand a year. You can go to the best hotel on the island. No, but we reward you with this because you are one of those few that said, I will do the work. I'll pay the price of time to create a wealth that is permanent with DuePoint. And the reward is we take you away. That's the reward we give you. And when we take you away, it's not to the camping site. It's 5-star business class, and it looks like this.
Where no one can see you stand on the
You see, the interesting thing about all those pictures are they're real. They're not from the internet. I didn't have to draw them or take them from Adobe stock photos. It's real. We go every year. And we understand some people are skeptical about this sort of thing because of what's come in the past. But right here, what we're doing is real. Real for South Africans, built in South Africa, by South Africans, and something that has already proven its longevity. We haven't been here for 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. What we want is more South Africans to catch that vision and to get stuck into something new that's long-lasting and to commit time into it. For those of you who push beyond rank 9 and hit rank 11, we'll give you your own car. It's not branded, it's not financed through us, you don't rent it from us, and we don't give it to you and take it away. Why have we got a car in there? Because we know South Africans need them. We need them. How few people own their own car? And when you've got your own car, you have a new kind of freedom, one that allows you to connect people faster and better. That's why we have it. Now we've shown you 11 of the 28 currently ranked, the currently mapped ranks in our training program. We've shown you the first third. If this is in the first third, what is in store for your future in the second third and the third third? How many of you will put 10, 20, 30 years into DuePoint? For those of you who do, you will see what is in the second and the third third of our training program. And that's not to mention the wealth creation you will create through our returns program. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be showcasing DuePoint around the country in the next 90 days. We're starting in Durban on the 29th. It's limited seats, guys. Durban is a particularly popular one. So please book your tickets for yourself and your guests now. It's free, like everything at DuePoint. The tickets are free. They're not one of those things. We're not going to have the fireworks and laser show where we take 5,000 Rand from you as you sit in your seats. No. This is going to be a proper showcase of DuePoint. It's perfect for guests and existing wealth engineers. It is not an introduction presentation, guys. Please get that message out there. The introduction presentation on that Saturday morning will occur as usual right here. It'll be broadcast live. Get everybody to watch it. Then join us at 12 o'clock at the showcase at our venue there. Go onto our events menu or tab on your app or website and go and find it. Click on it, book your seats right now. We're then 2 weeks later in Port Elizabeth, Bloemfontein, Nelspruit, Cape Town. Guys, book the tickets now. Just scroll down. They're highlighted in red. Go to them and book your ticket. Limited seats. Some of the venues are not as big as the others because they're small cities. Get yourself booked in now before you lose your tickets. They're going to be amazing, amazing events. Really fantastic opportunity for you to build your wealth across the nation of South Africa. So get plugged in and get going. Ladies and gentlemen, today at 11:30, so that's in about 35 minutes time, we're going to be having what's called a Teamworks training session. I've given you a surface level introduction to DuePoint. You want to get into how you actually earn, how this business actually grows, and what your path to success will actually look like here at DuePoint. And you want to do it one-on-one with me where you can ask questions. Well, then meet me here in 35 minutes. Guys, it'll be live broadcast as usual around the country. Keep your teams with you. Tune back in at 11:30 and spend that time learning what you need to know how to create wealth. Ladies and gentlemen, I think you can see how serious we are here. We are not messing around at DuePoint. We are going to create a solution out of disaster. That's what we're going to do. And we want all of you to be with us today. If you've got questions and concerns, come and ask us. None of us are running away. Come and ask us those questions. Ask the people who connected you today. But make sure, guys, that you don't walk out of here today with incorrect perceptions of what this business is and without this tool in your hand. It will not cost you anything today to pick this tool up. This afternoon, you can start changing your circumstances permanently with us. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to see you all outside. Thanks for all of you who've tuned in live this morning.